Hi, gorgeous souls, and welcome to our solar conversation number 73. When I tuned into this conversation many times today. I don't know why. I think my perfectionism got in the way a bit. It's my need to get it right every single time. And now here I am, and I'm lying down. I'm lying on my couch with my Yeti, my hot water bottle on my belly. It's day 2 of my menstrual cycle, and I'm wiped out. I'm just like, I even my rosy cheeks are gone. Can you see? They're not really there today. It's always like this on day 2. Some months are more painful than others, and it depends on how well I looked after myself. So today is okay. I have cramps, but I'm really looking after myself, and I know for a long time that wasn't the case. So today, when I tuned into the energy of this solar conversation and what it is that wants to come through today, I was told to tell them the story, how you started, where you were all these years ago. So I will do. Hello, whoever joined. Hi. I'm glad you're here with me. I'm glad that you're joining me live for story time. How I learned to respect my menstrual cycle. And I have to say, now, all these years later, it's very easy for me to just rest on the days that I need the rest, because I know that there will be days this month coming, and also when I look at the last month, there were days where I was super productive and I got things done for all the things I needed to do and 5 times more. So I know there are days in my cycle where I have loads of energy and where I can do so many things, and so they average out the days where I need the extra rest. This morning I got an extra hour while Ori was sleeping and the boys were in kindergarten, on the couch with my hot water bottle and some tea, and now they're all sleeping and I'm lying down again. There is I just did whatever needed to be done, the very hi Janice, hello. Gorgeous, I haven't seen you live for so long. So yeah, I only did the minimum. Today. And this has been a work in progress for the last 7 years. And today we're going back in time and I'm gonna tell you how this all started. So I had realized that there was a better option for me than the pill. After 5 years of taking the pill, I switched over to the ring, the Nuva ring, which is to prevent pregnancy. It's a locally in the vagina, a ring that emits hormones, the lower dosage as the pill. And then when I met Dennis and he asked me to marry him 10 years ago, I said yes, but only without any medication. Back then I was on medication that helped me with my mental health, and so I slowly but surely started to wean off of them, and I also started to let the contraception go because I wanted him to know as me, and I knew that the hormones were changing how I was behaving. And so then I really had to become aware of my cycle and on which days I was ovulating, so that we made sure that I didn't get pregnant unplanned. So that was how it started, and we had about almost 5 years of that. So 4 years of just looking at my cycle and knowing, okay, I'm ovulating on those days. And over these years, I started feeling the ovulation even. So I started tuning more into my body. I was aware there was a cycle going on, but not more. There was not more. I was like, I remember days at work where I would sit at my work desk and I was so in pain that I would just clench onto the table and my knuckles would go white, and I was like, no, this is normal. I'm like, I need to be here. I can't take another sick day. And looking back, I go like, oh my god, this is crazy. Like I wasn't able to do my job properly, not at all. And I refused to take pain medication at the time because I thought like, this is natural, this is normal, I need to get through this somehow, I need to push through, right? But I didn't listen to the urges that my body had, the urges to rest. Even outside of work, I wouldn't lie down. I would just continue. I would go to the gym. I would go like this and that. No, there was no gym at that time. And then I had a huge, huge, huge wake-up call. A huge wake-up call when I went to the gym for a regular checkup, like the lady doctor. I went for a regular checkup and he checked everything. And I told him we were trying to get pregnant. Dennis and me, we made the decision that we want to. And I know when I'm ovulating, but like for the last couple of months, nothing had happened. And so he checked my ovaries. And there were over 20 mini cysts in each of them. I looked at him, I was like, what does that mean? And he was like, you have a very, very low, like I would say under 20% chance to ever get pregnant as long as these cysts are here. And I'm like, okay, what can I do? What do I need to do? And he said, you need to listen to your body. You are overweight, you're smoking, you're drinking. This is all not healthy for your body, and as long as you have that much testosterone, as long as you're pushing through, like I had much more hair, facial hair as well in that time, because I was so much in my masculine energy. And I know it's almost hard to believe now. This was 7 years ago. 7 years ago, I was very pushy. I was like, go, go, go. Just push through the pain. I don't care. It doesn't matter. And I would eat a lot of junk food. I was at 100 kg, just under 100 kg. Like when I came close, when I went on the scale one day and I was 99 kg, I was like, this is enough. Like, I have to do something. But that was shortly after this wake-up call at the lady doctor where he said, like, if you continue like this and the cysts won't go away, you can regulate this through listening to your body and not pushing and pulling and like doing all the things that are unhealthy for you. Then you will have a chance that they go away. And 7 years later, I have 3 beautiful children. And there are no cysts in my ovaries anymore. But this is the story how I learned to listen to my body and respect my cycle, and really not only observe and know what is going on, but also plan for it and go for it and say like, okay, my bleed is coming up. I need this and this and this to actually be comfortable. And even though there's cramping happening, it's much easier to have those days and be with myself and with my body and feel safe in my body on these days, when I allow myself to rest. Because when I lie down, I rest, right? I oh, Janice, you have a hard time seeing that. Like 98 kg are 218 pounds for us who use that. Yeah, it's 218 pounds. I'm like, at the moment, I'm somewhere between 60 and 70. So I was heavily overweight and I had all these cysts in my ovaries. I didn't respect my cycles at all. I didn't want to be a woman. I wanted to be a smarter, prettier man, basically. and and this is where I was. And that's okay too. I have so much love for her. I have so much love for that version of myself who thought that was how it needed to be, and that was how I needed to be. And at the same time, I want to tell you this: like, if you're at any stage of this journey, and maybe you're just I don't know, maybe you just started observing your cycle, maybe you just recently stopped taking you stopped taking contraception. Sorry, I'm getting distracted by messages coming through. Or you started paying attention on how is my self-talk on different weeks or days of my cycle. It's all good. It's all good. But this is the story how I got to this place where I can rest and not be mean to myself while I do it. I used to, even just a couple of years back, so not even the 7 years back, but like before Ori, before the pregnancy with Ori, I would, so 2.5 years ago, even if I would rest, like I would listen to my body and I would rest, and then I would get up from the couch and say like, and now I do my yoga because I do my yoga every day and that's a non-negotiable. Well, guess what? Today I feel too tired, and so I will do some yoga nidra, but I won't go onto the mat and do some hatha yoga. And I don't feel guilty about that. It's just what it is. It is how it is. It's what my body needs today, and that's okay. And so, even 2.5 years ago, I was just like, and now pull it together. And you rested enough. You had half an hour on the couch. Now get up and do your things. Like my inner self-talk, there was so much judgment and there was so much pushing and guilting myself and shaming myself. Ooh. I'm re-listening to parts of Brené Brown's books at the moment. So if you're interested, let me know in the comments if you're interested for me to do a solo conversation about the difference between shame and guilt. It's really interesting. But I used to do both of them. Even when I would rest, I would lie there and go inside. I would torture myself. And that's okay too. If that's where you are, that's where you are, right? It's all part of the journey and it's all part of this story. But it's very different when you look at where I started and where I am now. So yeah, Janice, 70 kgs are 154. Yeah, I'm around that. I'm a bit lighter at the moment. But yeah, I was 218 pounds and now I'm under 155. So, and I was 3 times pregnant in those 7 years since then. Oh gosh. So I don't know why I had to tell this story, but that is not important. I knew I had to. do it today, and that was important. So I hope it helps. I hope it inspires you to take the next step on this journey of getting used to, getting aware of your cycle, learn about yourself in your cycle and what works for you and what doesn't. And basically it's a reminder that we start at some point in our life. We start, and no matter where you are on this journey of honoring your cycle and getting used to your cycle, and having that awareness that living with your cycle and not against it brings more flow and ease and joy into your life, it's all good, but keep continuing on the journey and keep taking the next step and keep observing yourself and keep looking at what could even go more fluidly, where could I introduce even more flow. That's it from me for today. We're gonna have more of these conversations in my new program starting in March on the spring equinox on the 21st of March, which is a full moon as well. Which is just like, I saw that and I was like, this is when we start. It's called Alive, tuned in, turned on, alive. We will have alive conversations. We will have honest conversations. We will have real conversations. They will go into the icky and into the icky bits of being human, and they will also go into the beautiful bits of being a soul having a human experience. So we will look at things from all perspectives in this program. The offering page is in the works, and I know I have been saying this for a couple of weeks now, but really we still have 2 months to go until we start, so I still have time. And I only work on this when I feel inspired to, which is important for me too. And if this calls to you, if you want in, I'll love to send you more information. So private message me, and then I'll message you more information and how you can get in. That's it from me for today. Gorgeous souls, know that you are loved. Know that you're loved. Know that you're guided and supported. Hi Rachel, I'm just wrapping up right now. I'll see you on Soulette conversation number 74 live tomorrow. If you want to go back and watch the story time about when how I started to honor my cycle. And I'll see you tomorrow. Take care. Mwah. Bye.